So I have not posted on YouTube in like a year and a half. And a lot is happening and a lot has happened and I think it's crazy. But this is an unedited, unreviewed video of me just on this camera talking about things that I have learned since I've been out of college and what I should have done differently while I was in college. And because it hurts when you're not making much money, you went into college for something and then you also have a minor in something, and yet you don't have something that even makes close to what they said both will do. And so basically, I have uh if this is distracting you, I don't know what's going on. During the cold months, even though I can moisturize my skin, basically I get cold and my skin just does all these crazy weird things. And I'm gonna put some makeup remover on it and see if that works. I got this as a gift last year and never used it. But basically, um, it's been frustrating. I technically graduated in 2022 and I have basically still am making less than $20 an hour. And I'm grateful. I'm working two jobs though, and they both don't hardly pay the bills. Like, there's a lot. And I have another job now that I've finally passed a test on. But it's so frustrating because I haven't made a sale. The only sale I have is doing my own thing. So my own policy that I got approved. So I have three jobs and I've yet to make a sale. And I'm being grateful and patient, but it's so frustrating because bills don't stop coming and they don't care if you can't pay it right now. They don't care. They don't care. It's money. And basically, since the last time I've posted, I have gone back to college for education. But as I shared before, I'm a substitute teacher. And, really, substitute teaching is frustrating. Like, the kids are mean, they're awful, and the schools don't care. And the kids don't care because the schools don't care. When the schools don't care, that's a problem. And it's like, oh, but they do. No, they don't. They don't care. And it's really sad. And I don't feel like I deserved some main thing students and teachers had said to me, but it's like hurt people, right? But one thing I wish I knew in college is yeah, you still need college. When people say you don't need college, those are people who are correct in a way that you don't need college to become successful nowadays, but you do need it. There's some form of continuing education that you need. If you want to do life insurance, you need to go to continuing education. You need to pass an insurance exam. So you have to take a course, get your pre-license, take the actual test, and then get your actual license. And then if you want to be certified in annuities, you have to register with FINRA. And so you have to be educated in annuities because that's big time money. And it's just also with that, excuse me, my dog. Hey, Georgie, please. I don't know what it is, but the sound of dogs cleaning themselves. Anyways, but on top of that, basically, when it comes to what you want to do, even with real estate, you have to take a course. With mechanics, you have to take a course. And that's in that way, you still need college. You still need to go to a school. And what I should have learned is college. I went into there with the mindset of college is going to teach me things. I'm going to get it done and I'm going to make about $40,000 as soon as I graduate. That was total BS. That's not what it's for. I wish I could turn back time because I understand that a lot of people are going to judge when I say I went into college for film. And my immediate choice was to go into the program where you actually do film heads on. but I was so worried about having time that I decided to go with the film studies instead. And so they said, okay, well, you still need a minor. So I went into hospitality management. I can say that if I had known better, if I had actually made friends during that time, I would have become aware of how important it is to do what you gotta do and not just do the work, show that you're smart, do everything. You need to build connections. Connections are so very important. Excuse me. And I kind of had a connection, but I blew that because I let my feelings get in the way of doing things. And that was my young 19-year-old mind at the time, because I got a crush for someone who was just being nice to me because we were working together, and I really shouldn't have, and I tried to deny my feelings, but it just came out. It happened. But I won't do that again, right? But anyways, then um I know the pandemic affects everything, but I really wish I had made more connections, because when I tried again, some people let me down, some people were not really cool, and it's a whole bunch of other stuff. And I wish I also not only made connections in the programs that I was studying for, made connections outside of that, things that you want to go into. For example, so I could have made some connections in the hospitality management field, but I didn't because I took hospitality management online. And although online school is awesome and it doesn't stop you from making connections, it was very difficult. And I just now got a extra job that is hospitality management, but it's not in management, it's hospitality. And it's paying under $14 an hour. But you know what? I'm grateful. And um it's just life. And then a whole bunch of other things happen, but like now I'm in debt. I can hardly pay it off. I have credit card debt, and I know that's irresponsible, but it's when you're in survival mode and when you weren't taught properly how to better manage your funds when while in college, things happen. And I know I'm not the only college student. Does that make it okay? No. But my next goals, now that I am an insurance agent as well, I plan to be responsible. Hopefully I can make some sales. I have two clients that I really hope they sign with me, and I know it's not just about making money, it's about getting the clients the best coverage, but I do hope I make a sale. Um and then also I want to do real estate as well. And I'm not giving up on my dreams of film. It's just I didn't get to where I was thought I'd be after college, and I need money, and I can't afford to just be a starving artist on the road because I have a dog, and that's bad if I starve him, right? So I got to do what I got to do. And it's so cliche now to go, oh, be a starving artist in California, because you don't have to go to California anymore to do film. But it's like, I want to do that. I wanted to move to California, and I didn't move to California. And I'm aware now, from being a teenager naive to being now to where, like, oh, California is extremely expensive no matter where you go, and it's ridiculous prices. Move somewhere else that is on the West Coast around there. But it's also like, I still think it's cool and everything. And I still would like to move to California, even if it's just for a little while, even if it means I won't be wealthy there. But it's just also, there's so many things. And right now I could also apply to go to school and work in Japan, but it's like you got to have money for the ticket and your dog, because I know there's some companies that pay for your ticket, and I'm learning Japanese on the side, but it's also, well, I have my dog, and my dog is my ride or die. He's my baby. He's my child. So because of that, the next option is to save up enough money to go to Japan. Yes, the company may pay for my ticket and housing, but I gotta find a place that's pet friendly, and I gotta pay for him and be able to live off whatever I have for a month. So I need about $8,000. But basically, it's just taking one step at a time. It's amazing how far I've gone. And see, another thing is, in the my latest videos in 2023, it shows that I was like at my like around my highest weight in 2022. I'd gain 150 pounds. I was trying to lose 60 pounds, and I gained 150 pounds during the pandemic because a whole bunch of depression, my diet changed, stopped walking during the pandemic, and learned that you cannot eat a lot and then not walk around and move. You have to move. And it was just things with mental health, depression. Then in 2022, I had some awful roommates. I'm not going to say I was perfect, but it's also like they were roommates from hell. And because of that, I let them get to me, and it's not their responsibility, it is my own. But I let them affect me, and my mental health was just so bad. I was at 300 pounds. I was miserable every day. And so far, I've lost 70 pounds. I'm 230 pounds now. It's also due to walking a lot, trying to move more. I want to get into lifting weights, and I'm doing calisthenics, I guess, beginner friendly, where I'm doing squats, uh, karate moves that I remember I used to do as a kid. Um, so I'm doing that, and I do want to get back into martial arts and go ahead and get my black belt. I was so close at a brown or green brown belt, and I really could have got that black belt. I just fell out of it. But there's so many opportunities. There's so much hope, and it's like, oh, don't give up because this can happen. You can do this. You have so many dreams and ambitions. It's just so hard. But yeah, this was an unedited video. Have a nice day.